So our introduction to agent dynamics was a very important part of our development of our business. Here we are, we a whole lot of personalities, not really understanding how each and every one of us communicate or mix, and we were given the opportunity to meet with Julie and her team at Agent Dynamics, and it really did turn our business around.
One of the standout points that I noticed while we used Agent Dynamics in this office was getting back to the fundamentals of what makes me me, and the process of which we went through really uncovered, and I learned a lot about myself, my strengths, my weaknesses, and where I fit in the team dynamic within the office.
Okay. Before taking the Agent Dynamics test, I wasn't completely sure what to expect. The whole process was extremely easy, straightforward. You were walked through the entire process, asked questions which are very specific to the workplace and everyday tasks in the role. The outcomes were able to really outline strengths, weaknesses, and where my character best shines in my role.
I found that the process was very thorough in helping me understand a lot about myself as much as where I fit into a team environment, further enhancing my ability to sort of act within the team to my strengths and understand what my weaknesses are.
We needed to grow our team, and we needed to find the right dynamics in order to make it all work. So we all undertook and participated in the sessions, and it was amazing. Thank God I'm actually a lead generator, because that's my job in this position, in this business, is to list and to sell, and my experience has allowed me to be able to drive and mentor the team on the sales side. So
it was a very, very positive experience. I found it very insightful to get a breakdown of the various personality types that you're working with. And I do thank Julie for her coming into the office and explaining it all through with us, and giving us all the information and tools to be able to work collaboratively and to be able to work in a very happy, fun, amazing environment.
I have discovered and learnt my compatibility with a future employee or a future assistant that might come into our department, and these are things, once you know and once you learn about, when hiring staff, you're able to make those key decisions and understand that personality in front of you, and if it is indeed compatible for your office.
The biggest aha moment that I had was understanding that I did have some strengths and some weaknesses, some of which I had understood that I had previously, but others I hadn't really identified, and how I could necessarily be aware of them moving forward in the future as well.
So I guess the whole thing with Agent Dynamics is we were a little bit at odds as to who we had here, who was melding with who, so it gave us a really good insight as to the characters of people that we have in the place, how they were suited to the jobs they were doing, and as it turned out, it came out really well. Some people were better at doing one job than they would be at another, and that helped us identify that we had the right people in place. So to Agent Dynamics and Julie, we thank you very much for that, because that's really given us some clarity and direction as to how we go forward. Thank you very much.
So thank you, Julie, to Agent Dynamics and your process. I think we've got a very coherent and positive team around us, and we really encourage anybody who has the opportunity to do this, undertake in this session. I think it's probably the first thing that should be done, and go to the top of your list. Thank you.